As Mark Twain once said, kindness is the language which the deaf can hear and the blind can see. Kindness, in its simplest form, is a universal language transcending boundaries, cultures, and generations. It's a language that doesn't require translation, one that speaks directly to the heart. Now imagine this language applied to our everyday life. Think of its influence in each interaction, each decision, and each problem we encounter. This is the power of kindness. It's not just about being nice, it's about fostering understanding, building bridges, and creating an environment where solutions flourish. Kindness breaks barriers, it disarms conflict, and it has the power to turn adversaries into allies. In the face of adversity, kindness can be the catalyst that sparks the solution. It's a tool that can dismantle even the toughest of problems, and a strategy that can transform our world. Kindness, then, isn't just a virtue, it's a tool, an approach, a way of life. A way. World-renowned psychologists and sociologists have weighed in on the significance of kindness in problem-solving. Prominent figures such as Dr. Brené Brown and Professor Paul Gilbert have dedicated years of research to this very topic. Dr. Brené Brown, a research professor at the University of Houston, suggests that vulnerability is the birthplace of innovation, creativity, and change. In essence, it takes a great deal of courage and kindness to be vulnerable, to admit when we're wrong, or to acknowledge that we don't have all the answers. This, in turn, paves the way for problem solving. Dr. Brown's research has shown that when we approach problems with kindness and openness, we're more likely to find innovative solutions. This is because kindness fosters an environment where ideas are freely shared, and people are more willing to take risks. It's in these spaces that true problem-solving thrives. On the other side of the pond, Professor Paul Gilbert, a clinical psychologist from the UK, has conducted extensive research on compassion and its role in problem-solving. His findings reveal that compassion, a close cousin of kindness, can drastically improve our ability to solve problems. Professor Gilbert's work suggests that when we show compassion towards others and ourselves, we're better able to understand different perspectives. This understanding, in turn, allows us to craft more effective solutions. Moreover, his studies have shown that compassion reduces stress, which can often be a barrier to problem solving. From these expert opinions, it is clear that kindness isn't just a fluffy, feel-good concept. It's a powerful tool that can lead to more effective problem solving. It fosters innovation, encourages risk-taking, and promotes understanding. All critical elements in crafting solutions to complex problems. Our world is riddled with challenges, both big and small. From workplace disputes to global crises, we're constantly faced with problems that require solutions. But if we approach these problems with kindness and compassion, we're more likely to find solutions that are not just effective, but also equitable and sustainable. As these experts have shown, kindness can be a powerful force in resolving conflicts and overcoming challenges. Kindness in the workplace. Sounds unusual, doesn't it? But let's think about this. Imagine walking into your office, greeted with smiles, support, and a positive atmosphere. That's the power of kindness at work. It's far more than just being polite. It's about creating an environment where everyone feels valued and respected. Kindness can transform the workplace in ways you may not have considered. It boosts morale, fosters teamwork, and even drives productivity. Yes, you heard it right. It's not just a feel-good factor, it's a productivity booster. Let's take a moment to consider how. When employees feel respected and valued, they're more likely to take ownership of their work, collaborate effectively, and go the extra mile. This positive attitude results in a ripple effect, improving the overall work environment, enhancing team cohesion, and ultimately, increasing productivity. Let's look at some real-life examples. Google, for example, has long championed a culture of kindness, encouraging employees to support each other's ideas and projects. The result? An environment buzzing with innovation and creativity. Then there's Starbucks. They've built a reputation not just for great coffee, but for a positive, kind working environment. This is achieved by prioritizing employee well-being, promoting open communication, and creating a sense of belonging. And it's no coincidence that they're one of the most successful companies in the world. But it's not just the giants who are reaping the benefits. Small businesses and startups are also embracing this culture of kindness. They're discovering that a team that cares for each other is a team that works well together. It's a win-win situation. So it's clear that kindness in the workplace isn't just about making the day a little brighter. It's also about creating a culture that supports growth, productivity, and success. In the words of Henry James, 3 things in human life are important: The first is to be kind, the second is to be kind, and the third is to be kind. So, as we can see, kindness isn't just nice to have at work, it's essential. But kindness isn't just for the workplace, it's needed in our public interactions and our homes too. Kindness is a universal language that transcends all barriers. It's the gentle touch that soothes a troubled mind, the warm smile that melts a frozen heart, and the kind word that lights up a gloomy day. In public spaces, a simple act of kindness can ripple out in ways we can't even begin to measure. Picture this. You're in a crowded grocery store, the lines are long, the cashier looks tired. You choose to smile, ask about their day, and say, "Thank you," genuinely. This tiny act of kindness not only lifts the cashier's spirits but also inspires others in line to do the same. As Mark Twain once said, "Kindness is a language which the deaf can hear and the blind can see." Now let's bring kindness closer to home. Within families, kindness can weave a strong bond of love and respect that stands the test of time. Imagine a household where everyone practices kindness, where disputes are resolved with understanding rather than anger, where mistakes are met with compassion rather than criticism. This is not a utopian dream, but a reality that we can all create. Kindness at home can take many forms. It could be as simple as helping with chores without being asked, listening attentively when a family member shares their day, or giving a comforting hug when someone is down. These small acts of kindness can build a nurturing environment where everyone feels valued, loved, and secure. Let's not forget, kindness can also be a powerful tool in diffusing tension. When tempers flare and voices rise, a kind word or gesture can often calm the storm. It shows that you value the relationship more than winning the argument. As Aesop wisely put it, "No act of kindness, no matter how small, is ever wasted." So whether it's in public or at home, let's make kindness our default mode. Let's be the change we wish to see in the world, one act of kindness at a time. Remember, a single act of kindness can change a person's day, or even their life. Now you might be thinking, how can I incorporate more kindness into my life? Well, it's easier than you might think. Small gestures of kindness can have a profound impact on those around us, and the beautiful thing about kindness is that it's a skill that can be developed with practice. Firstly, practice active listening. When someone is speaking to you, really listen to what they're saying. Try not to interrupt. And instead of formulating your response while they're still talking, focus on understanding their perspective. This shows respect for their feelings and opinions, and can make a world of difference to someone who feels unheard. Secondly, cultivate empathy. Try to put yourself in the other person's shoes and imagine how they might be feeling. This can be challenging, especially when you disagree with their perspective. But it's a crucial step towards understanding and kindness. Remember, empathy doesn't mean agreeing with everything someone says, but rather understanding their emotions and viewpoint. Thirdly, offer help where you can. It could be as simple as holding a door open for someone, offering to help carry a heavy load, or volunteering your time for a cause you believe in. These acts of kindness not only benefit others but can also boost your own happiness and well-being. Start small. Kindness doesn't have to mean grand gestures or significant sacrifices. Small acts of kindness can ripple outwards, creating a wave of positivity that can touch countless lives. Remember the words of Aesop, "No act of kindness, no matter how small, is ever wasted." Acknowledge the impact of your actions. When you practice kindness, you're not just making someone else's day better, you're contributing to a kinder, more compassionate world. Each act of kindness is a step towards a culture of understanding and empathy. Kindness begins with understanding that we all struggle. When we respond with kindness, we help alleviate that struggle. So let's make a conscious effort to practice kindness every day, in every interaction. It's a simple choice that can make a world of difference. In conclusion, kindness isn't just an act. It's a lifestyle, a mindset, and a powerful problem-solving tool. We've delved into the realms of kindness at work, in public, and at home. We've seen how experts on kindness have revolutionized the way we perceive and practice it in our daily lives. We've also explored how kindness can be a transformative force in problem-solving cultures. Remember, kindness in the workplace fosters a supportive environment that encourages creativity and innovation. In public and at home, it creates an atmosphere of understanding, empathy, and unity. It's imperative we incorporate kindness into our lifestyle and mindset, not just for our own well-being, but also for the collective good. In the grand scheme of life, kindness is an invaluable currency. It's the key to unlocking solutions to numerous problems we face. So, as you go about your day, Remember the words of Aesop, no act of kindness, no matter how small, is ever wasted.